Yeah, it's Mad Mouse, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce.
Max Vibration. It slaps, Mr. Cooterman.
Kenya, aka Detroit Red.
And it's your favorite Uncle Spooty, the smooth operator. Yeah. Yeah. We back, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Another motherfucking episode. This is the motherfucking forecast. You tuning in to Uncle Spooty. Who else we got? Yeah.
Who we got?
Start thinking about dropping out soon. Me and Dub dropped the out in the pot. Chop arguing about the chop.
But I know you meant to say
Touch my blood, we make sure you see your own blood.
We've been getting money.
Y'all know what it is.
Bone
We
Thug.
getting money all year, this the second month.
Y'all know what it is. Mr. Cooter Mama in the motherfucking building. Spooty picked the song today.
We
Real
get the
relaxed.
cutting up.
Real relaxed song.
We get the cutting up like the fool. Hey, ladies love when I pull up with my brothers. Hoes know what's going down, we gon' fuck them.
Alright.
Shoot that bitch. Yeah.
I know.
We gon'
We in
bust
the
them.
building.
Yeah, we here, man.
We here.
I'm upset, y'all.
Oh. Why you upset?
I ran out of Douce, and I'm too scared to go to the store.
You ain't got no
Scared.
mask in them?
No, raw dog.
Nah. Put something around your face, man. You'll be all right. I've been to
I'm
the
sick,
grocery
man.
store and shit.
That day party cleaned me out.
Nah.
I got too
You gotta
tired.
go to the store, Spooty.
I know, man.
Nobody's going to the store there.
Yeah,
I'm going
man.
to the store.
I'm gonna make it happen, man. I'm gonna make
gotta
it
go
work
to the
out.
store.
Just stay away from niggas and wash your hands, bro. Don't touch your face and shit. Just take those type of precautions and, you know, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I try to limit going anywhere, but if I gotta go to the store, I'm gonna go to the store.
Yeah, I ain't been nowhere but the store, bro. I keep my
Yeah.
distance away from niggas. I have my sanitizer on me. I'm not touching anything. After I touch some shit, I'm hitting it. I seem to be surviving
Seem to be.
thus far, but shouts to the sponsors. H2E in the motherfucking building.
Artist too
Got
easy.
Spooty right there. You feel me? Motherfucking Wristworks, Chioki. I've been working on the timestamps for his episodes. He got some good shit with this On God podcast. I enjoyed the first episode.
Shout out to Chio.
Sure, I'm enjoy the other two. I think he waiting to get like 4 or 5 before he start releasing. Shouts to Stan. If she's a sponsor. That's all I'm shouting out, man. Everybody else. First of the day. Shouts to you too, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birth.
Anybody else that want to sponsor, man, hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come with it. We quarantined. We self-isolated. It's a pandemic. Let us know what the deal is, man. Shouts to everybody rocking. We've been trying to get y'all niggas an episode out. So, be sure to like, subscribe, and rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever you listen on. Be sure to like, subscribe, and rate us, man. We coming through. And subscriptions. We demand them. We demand them. 99 cents a month to listen to us. All right. You could go to the $4.99 tier. You could go to the $9.99 tier. But 99 cents right now, man. We know them checks, them stimulus checks is coming in. Give us $12.
Drop the bag,
$1
baby.
a month for a year. Give us $12, man. We gonna be all good, man. And keep fucking with us through social media, man. We on there. Everything kind of been pretty much coronavirus related for the most part, or TikToks. That's pretty much all it's been on my timeline. It's TikToks and Corona news. So, that's what's going down. Sports is doing stuff, but I ain't really been paying too much attention. But Unsportsmanlike Conduct will be coming in with some shit for y'all on this app soon. Games on Crack. Will we be doing something soon?
We may. I'm still.
I think we should do something before Final Fantasy come out.
We for sure will do something.
Yeah, because there is a lot to talk about. Crack.
Yeah,
there is. Yeah, let me know what the deal is.
Yeah,
we on.
Hey, GOK the gang.
GOK the fucking gang, nigga. Y'all heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard what it is. Shouts to Rule Reviews too, man. They've been Blindy been going crazy on social media today.
Shout out to Blonde.
You know what I'm saying? What niggas is watching, what niggas is doing.
Can I from a games on crack expertise here?
Yeah.
When I have issues with 2K because they broke my fucking player because he can't make his jump shots open no more, who do I talk to?
Oh, bro.
Shit, I don't know who you gonna be able to get in touch with on that, buddy.
Just asking questions. I thought y'all would be able to help. You know what I mean? I just had to
for any
frustrations
2K,
bro.
For any shit, for any shit like that, I usually will go to Reddit, and I typically somebody can point me into the right direction on there. Typically.
This ain't
typically.
At Ronnie 2K, bro. Just like everybody else.
Just keep going.
Grievances. Just add them.
Hey, any podcast that want to collab, we might as well. Y'all in y'all living room, we in ours. We could get on this motherfucking B-Live app and get it popping, bro. So
can we do this B-Live and be live too?
We can, but for some reason it wasn't working, and I ain't feel like trying to figure it out. But I'll have it figured out this week. Give me
we could do something like call it.
Give me some time with it, and we'll get it figured out. We
can create something called.
We got some breaking news.
They said Trump is extending the shutdown to April 30th. Is that official? I'm starting to see that.
Extending what shutdown? What did he shut down? He didn't shut shit down for real.
I mean, the national emergency status, I guess.
Yeah, he ain't shut shit down. National emergency is just so he can keep spending a shit ton of money doing shit.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear the president say national emergency, I just know a lot of money gonna get spent, and the only way it can get spent is if he say it's a national emergency.
There goes my birthday. Hey, I thought I might.
Thought you might what?
Thought I might have like a day out.
I wasn't coming. Whatever you was going to, like enjoy yourself, crack. It's still dirty out there. Talk dirty.
Hey,
talk dirty.
Since we on the topic of this, this lockdown and stuff like that. I know this gonna probably be in numerous topics of what we got it going on, but since the quarantine thing that happened, what's like 3 of the things y'all miss about just being able to do whatever? Like, what's 3 things you miss like doing or something like that right
now? I miss my students.
Okay.
So I definitely miss going to work and teaching and just having a different fucking story every day. So I miss that, number 1. I wasn't going anywhere for real. Like I wasn't really doing shit, but it's like even right now, I'm paranoid when I go to the store or anywhere. I pray when I get in the car. I pray that I'm covered before I walk into the grocery store. Because I don't want to bring this, you know what I'm saying, to the crib. And I I know everybody had kind of like everybody got the day-to-day shit that they deal with and everything like that, as far as life goes, but it's just been super sad and depressing. Every day is new news, people dying, you got leadership that don't care. So I just I mean niggas, I mean, 2 months ago niggas wasn't in that type of headspace.
Yeah.
So I miss the cheerfulness. So yeah, one, my students, two, not being paranoid going out, and three, just just the cheerfulness niggas was having. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we I think niggas is staying as positive as they can, but
Hell yeah.
as
I
update
think a lot of
as
niggas
updates
staying
roll
too
in,
positive.
though, man. I mean, you can't help but hear some sad news. I mean, it is
When
what
I
it
see,
is. It's real. It's reality. It's reality. These types of things is happening, man. So, we just gotta be. So that's
I
probably what
mean,
I miss. But I wasn't moving. I barely be here, so I'm enjoying being here
yeah,
and not having to do anything. I have been enjoying the relaxation portion of it,
yeah.
but still, like, I mean,
And I need to rephrase what I said. I said a lot of people are being too positive, actually, or just being ignorant. Let me rephrase that before niggas
yeah,
think
facts,
this
careless.
nigga, yeah, careless, yeah, good time. I was just being sarcastic, but yeah, I had to rephrase that so niggas won't think I'm in this bitch saying niggas too positive. But niggas is being for sure reckless and careless around this bitch.
Let's go into that after we do our top three things. Let's
You got
tap on
yours
that.
cracked, or you want me to go?
no, go ahead.
So I'm not gonna give like a emotion. I'm gonna try to give like three places or something like that. Like I miss going to Starters Bar and Grill because I feel like I can get food, I can drink, I can watch TV, do all that shit. So I miss going there, being able to go there. Um, what else is a place? Damn, I had it when I thought about you talking. Starters Bar and Grill. Um, the fucking movies. The fucking movies. I'm just going to the fucking movies. Um, and now what the fuck is gonna do for me going to the movies going on here on out? I'm gonna bring fucking Lysol packs and shit to wipe my seat down and shit. I don't know. But the movies, starters, and probably Dave and Buster's. They're like my top three places.
Um,
Even though I didn't go there often to none of them places, but the fact I can't now that I don't have the option, it's kind of like, yeah.
for me, because even the time of this pandemic was coming at a time where, like, I wanted to start getting out of the house like more because I felt like a lot of my life has revolved around being indoors and specifically, what I'm saying, at home. So as far as like missing thing, I miss having the option to go, because when there ain't no option to go out,
Hmm.
like I think I took for granted like being able to, what I'm saying, like go out and what I'm saying, like I hadn't, taken my wife out on a date in a minute. Like, what I'm saying? It'd be like certain shit where I'd be like, bro, like I should have made time to do that.
Hmm.
And now that I'm like indoors and shit like that, like that shit bothers me just because like I don't know. We don't know when we're going to be back out, and we don't know like really the terms of how we're going to have to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like readjusting, huge readjusting once like everybody back on the streets and shit. But yeah, like it's not like a top three because I mean,
That's why I
I'm an
pick
introvert
places.
anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I do enjoy my time to myself. Like I know how to, what I'm saying, entertain myself. A lot of I mean, we talked about it on the Lost episode. Um a lot of people are kind of exposed and like they don't really know what to do with themselves, like, what I'm saying, in these circumstances where you do kind of have to like take it upon yourself to maybe learn a new skill or read, or you know what I'm saying, like do things like for your own personal enrichment. So you know what I'm saying, like I've been getting in my bag with that. Like I've been trying to look at the positive to come out of like what's going on now. Just as far as like things, like for as much as it's been a transition, like having my family home, like and being able to see my family, like I like having my all of my family together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I feel like I'm learning how to uh deal without too, because like I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to do something with myself. Like, or like I'll get depressed. Like I'll get like there's certain things like I have to keep my wheels moving, you know what I'm saying, in my mind, like where I have to do things. And like it has given me time when I'm not working, you know what I'm saying, like to like try to I'm working on Adobe Illustrator, and I've been trying to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, use that. I've been working with like Adobe After Effects. I've been trying to learn how to use that. Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, better myself within this time if I'm not going to be able to do like the extracurricular things, you know what I'm saying? But I do like yeah, I do miss having the option to just be like, yo, let me just go out here, and I believe once everything changes, I will like, you know, dedicate myself more to like actually going out and like, you know what I'm saying, like enjoying going out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a luxury, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a privilege. Like it's not on some shit like, well, because if this shit just shut us down, like, you know what I'm saying, worst case scenario, and this shit like it's not in our lives for the foreseeable future, like, you know what I'm saying, that's some shit like for me personally that I would have taken for granted. So, you know,
Um,
that, that's not three things, but you know what I'm saying, like I've just, you know, that's how I'm adjusting right now.
yo, I'm sick. I didn't get to like you said, you was gonna go out. I was sick, right? The day of your shit, Spooty, and the day of Jeff party. So I was sick that whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't go do nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, then this shit happened. I'm like, fuck. Cause I hadn't been out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ready for that day. I'm like, shit, I'm about to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Go to church, come home, go pod, hit Jeff thing. And like Friday, I was sick. Saturday, it got what? When did I see you? And I told you, Crack, I'm like, as long as I stay, I was sick at what was we at? Waycon?
Yeah.
So I'm sick at Waycon, and I'm trying to doctor on myself. Like I'm in there podding, drinking emergency. Like I'm trying to make sure I'm good for the next day. Cause I'm like, I don't want to miss this event, and I don't want to miss going out like for Jeff's birthday. And then missed all that. Didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, cool, you know, I'll get with them when they get back from Miami. And then this
That's
happens.
happening,
And though we had the road trip planned
yeah.
for the step show that the Toyotas was in down in Ohio. Like I was ready for that because everybody was going. It was about to be one of them like just college nights that I ain't had in forever. And then this happens. It's just like, yo, so much Vegas. Was trying to hit Vegas for Stink
Mm-hmm.
tournament. All that, just everything's getting thrown out of whack. And yeah, you do sit back and, you know, think about the things that you take for granted. And like even when I was sitting here, it's like, yo, it's a blessing to be around family. It's a blessing to be able to eat food, have heat, have water. I'm not laid off. I'm still getting paid through this. Nisha can work from home. Like shit is a lot better for me. I feel for a lot of these other people who
Mm-hmm.
laid off or they gotta go to work and their kids ain't got nowhere to go. These kids ain't got no food to eat. EBT was shut down this weekend. People couldn't even go buy food. Just like certain shit, you be like, damn, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
in a way better position than a lot of other people. And then people who getting hit with the virus. Like I haven't had immediate family get hit, but everybody around me is getting hit. But I ain't had immediate family. Me and my family went on lockdown on the 13th. All of us. Once they shut schools down, me and moms went shopping for like 2 good weeks. That was it.
Yeah.
We was in the house. We didn't move around that weekend. We wasn't at stuff. We wasn't doing things. So we've been like on this whole like quarantine self-isolation shit for 2 weeks now. Like we've been in there. Everybody like on here counting like, oh, day 9, day 10. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm going in the 3rd week of this shit for real. Like once they close schools down, I'm like, yo, this shit serious. I'm in the crib.
I was quarantined even though I was in Miami.
This nigga was in the hottest spot. He's in the hot spot.
Hey man. But no, what tripped me out though, I don't know if I told y'all niggas this, but shit, my sister was hit me up, called me and shit like, hey, open your door. I said, why? She like, I'm about to pull up.
No,
I said, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Man,
She's like, what you mean? I'm about to pull up. I said, I'm not letting nobody in this bitch. Dog, the funniest shit, dog. And I got
let's go to that. Would you say she was moving carelessly?
Who, my sister?
Yeah.
Would
you say that was a careless act?
I don't know. I mean, if you just in the car, you was trying to drive by here, depending on what she was doing before that. She could have felt like, hey, I'm not showing no symptoms, so I can just pop up. But like some people like that. And
I think that's the part that people don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the big part.
I think it's like that, but like most niggas like me or you, y'all like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck if you not showing that shit. Stay your ass where the fuck you at.
Because that's the key. That's how so many people got it. Because when nobody's showing
like,
it.
People don't show symptoms.
People don't show. And I'm sitting back thinking like, fuck. Like when they started dropping these new symptoms, I had been complaining about like not tasting and smelling for 2 weeks. 2 whole fucking weeks. I couldn't taste my food and I couldn't smell a goddamn thing, like at all. Zero smell. Diapers, food. I'm eating food just to eat. I ain't give a fuck what I was eating. It didn't matter. Like I'm just eating shit. So I'm sitting here on top of like being sick as fuck. I'm like, damn, nigga, I was at fucking Waycon around all these niggas. I was at school. We went on a fucking field trip. I'm like, yo, if I had that shit, and just because some people have it and they carry it good, they in the hospital, they straight, or some people don't go to the hospital, they straight. Like I seen a lot of stories on Facebook of people like recovering at home and shit. Yeah. Like after they test, like we ain't go to the hospital, we stayed at the crib because it wasn't that big of a deal. That could have been, I could have been a nigga like passing it. You feel me? And that's fucked up.
Yeah, you could have fucked us all up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't think deeply in that. I wouldn't say she was. Usually, what I call being reckless when you knowledgeably know that you're doing something wrong. She legitimately, my sister probably didn't think it was nothing wrong. She probably didn't think it too deeply. Yeah, but reckless is like, oh, that's the line, nigga. I know. Jumping.
Yeah, reckless. Yeah, I didn't think she was being reckless.
Okay.
At all. Okay. Yeah. I was saying careless.
Careless. That's kind of the same.
I think people just
shit. No, these reckless niggas is like
reckless is different.
Reckless. People, bro, I'm going.
There's people. There's people
having a party
who refuse to change.
Careless, you just don't know or don't look at it like big deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like big deal. Like I ain't like you say, I ain't showing no symptoms. Big deal. It's like my mom. Look, my mom's. She's like, what if I got like this shit a little bit? Because she been coughing and, you know what I'm saying, feeling fatigue, blah, 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 all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, stay inside. All right, whatever you need me to do as far as like going to the grocery store and shit like that, let me go. Reason being, it's mandated in the hospitals now, bro. You over 50, we're not giving you care. Yeah. We're just not no ifs, ands, or buts, my nigga. If you're over 50, we're not caring for you. If you have this, we'll give you as much as we can. But if I come in there, like if me and my mom's come in there at the same time with COVID-19, they're gonna do everything in their power to save me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to you. Fight as hard as you can. But yo, the nigga that's getting this ventilator and this oxygen is your son, and that's fucked up. So I'm like, yo,
If
stay
we get
inside. I
ventilators,
said, let me, if we get ventilators. So I'm like, yo, stay inside. Let me go do everything. Don't come out here. Because even if I don't even want you spreading it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, you sick, your immune system weak. You might not have this shit. You might catch it because your immune system weak right now because you're sick. So I'm just like, no. And it's so fucked up because that's the point. That's the point that it's getting to. It's like, my nigga, we can't. Did y'all happen to come across the video of niggas inside not Grace?
no.
I would never go there.
Man, I mean, but some people got to.
Yeah.
Niggas is in there. Niggas been in there for days. You know, like the nurses and shit caring for people. They letting people go. It's pit. They can't. Housekeepers can't get in there. People piss. It's piss on the floor. It's bad in these hospitals, bro. It's like a nightmare in there, from what I'm hearing. Even at the suburban hospitals, bro, it's bad in there. Niggas stink. It's sickness everywhere. People are coming in there without this shit and leaving out with it because it's spreading everywhere in the hospital. It's just bad, bro. It's like,
yeah, I was
you
really
go to the
concerned.
hospital if you get this shit.
I was concerned about my nana was she was in the hospital for pneumonia prior to, like, you know what I'm saying, like the shelter in home or whatever. And she left, they discharged her, but then when, you know what I'm saying, all the businesses, like non-essential businesses, were shutting down, they admitted her back in, and we couldn't get no real updates on anything. Luckily she back home, but like I be thinking about her a lot, just as far as you know, she's not in the strongest state right now. So like I don't even know how you can move, like really, like out here at all right now. And I don't know. It's tough for a lot of families. You know, my wife's godfather passed away from it, and I don't know, man. Like I'm just it's a very strange and that's why I don't understand people's thought process when you try to purposely purposely ignore, like, you know what I'm saying, these orders that we're receiving. Like stay home. Like just stay home and
So let me
try
ask
to
you
flatten
this.
this curve, bro.
Let me ask
Like
you
that's
this.
what we trying to do.
Let me ask you this. Every other country has done what? A national lock the fuck down. Do you think we need to do that here?
Yes, but it's not gonna.
I thought it would have been to happen by now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's going to happen, unless some more powerful people die. Like, if it's powerful, like
you saying
American
it's time for Skull and Bones
figures,
to do some sacrifices?
I'm saying
they really
I'm
want
saying
the
that,
economy to crash.
Yeah, that's what we on. Crack get a
it's like
whole
somebody,
nother bag.
I'm just saying, until it's somebody
Yeah.
like that, people are like, oh my God. Like, that's the time where it's gonna be like, all right, time to shut it down. Shut it the fuck down.
Kevin Hart, you on the
You know
clock,
what I'm
buddy.
saying?
You know what really
Yo,
fucked me up
bro,
though?
be careful out here in these
Little
streets.
Sorry to hear about
Kev.
the goddad of your family and shit, but like my cousin passed away about that
Appreciate
from
that,
that shit too. And the real part that really fucked me up was the fact that you really can't see nobody. Like it's just like,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah,
I
I
know
ain't seen Rob, my granny. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I know Charisma lost someone too, and it's just like, damn, you can't with funeral
It's like you can't even have
arrangements.
a
You
funeral.
can't even
Yeah.
pop up at them like and just check on the other people and their wife or their husband or whatever the case may be. You can't do that type of shit. That shit kind of like, damn.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
they
bro.
my mom had called someone from church, like like, hey, I know your husband in the hospital, how everything going? He recovering well? And she just busted out crying. It was just like, they said they about to incubate them. So it's nothing more we can do. It's like that's sick. I feel for the niggas that gotta deliver that message too. You know how hard that is to sit in there and like pick who lives and who dies, and I gotta go tell these people like, sorry, you know, we gotta save somebody else. Is fucked up on all ends, and I hope this shit is opening niggas' eyes to a lot of shit in America, but I don't think it is, man. My mom was on a conference call with some people. You know, she in healthcare. She teach healthcare programs and shit to people remotely. And she was, you know, on the phone with a conference call or a training, and niggas was just like, yeah, Trump doing the best he can. We do need to get this economy back going. Like, they don't give a fuck about this shit. And if they not getting impacted by it for real, they definitely don't care. Like, if you talking about a spot like Arizona where this shit ain't really even popping at, do they care as much as California? Do they care as much as New York or Florida? No, they like, shit, we gonna be straight. We only got about 100 cases. Them niggas gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's fucked up though.
I don't know, man. I want people to like care about other people, and I just feel like that's not the prevailing thought, like for the majority of people, especially here, because I mean the double-edged sword of, you know, providing like,
So that's where you go.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Go ahead.
But when you're in a position where,
or is he gonna stop recording because he gone?
I don't know.
Oh, yo, I'm here. I'm back.
Yeah.
No, we still in strain. Yeah, you back.
What the fuck? Hey, whatever the fuck y'all doing to the internet, cut it out. What you doing over there? I know whatever you doing on the internet over there, you cut it out.
And not double-edged sword, but okay. The sometimes the issue with providing people the freedom to choose is that they make dumbass choices. So when you have people who just don't care, like, why would you be congregating right now? Like, why are people still, you know what I'm saying, like still trying to congregate? Or why is it still people who just refuse to listen to any of the advice provided by millions of like health professionals? Like, at this point in time, it's like, bro, go sit the fuck down and let this pass. And I don't feel like, and just like you mentioned like earlier, like I think we're going to be like, because we are America and we're just like, hey, well, I'm American, I can do whatever I want. Like, that's going to put this whole shit, like, it's going to put healing as a nation behind by weeks, maybe months, like in comparison. That's why, like, I'm almost damn near off of the, like, we can't compare it to China, we can't compare it to these other places, because it seems like their government and their health professional, well, I won't even say the health professionals, because they're doing everything that they can, like, in their power. It's just the resources aren't being provided by our people in power, and I feel like our elected officials are failing us in every facet, like right now. Like, a lot of what's going on right now lies at the feet of the people that we have elected in our government, because a lot of these things, number one, could have been prevented. There's all types of stories about, like, just, I mean, it goes to the top. I mean, everybody's talking about how Trump disbanded like the pandemic team or whatever that Obama had put together. We weren't sufficiently, you know, we didn't have the resources to handle this, because we didn't want to invest resources to be able to handle this, and now we're paying for it. the stimulus bill that just passed, like I don't think it does enough for like American people. But yet and still, like I said, people will cling
doesn't.
to this idea of being American, having the rights to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they want to be in a position where they can abuse that because nobody's forcing us to stay home. Like that's the thing too. Like nobody's really forcing. It's not martial law right now, so you still have the freedom to like go outside and what I'm saying, do whatever you want to do.
And I
But
don't even think it was martial law in China. I think they had the cops controlling it. I think Italy they bought the military in to
yeah,
bunker niggas down. But it's
Yeah.
like, yo, get the fucking cops to patrol. Like, hey, niggas gotta sit the fuck down.
and if that's
Well,
how
they
you
did
gotta live,
they did hit Rude's Park up though.
and that
They did go disband that shit as soon
and
as
that,
they saw it.
but even with that shit was ridiculous. Like I don't get.
That's
You
why Detroit a
motherfuckers have
hotspot.
to have like, yeah, you motherfuckers have to have this happen to somebody close to you for you to feel it. Like you don't have the empathy in your heart enough to know like people are dying, people are losing, people out here, like there's real lives being lost. Like I think people get into like seeing statistics and shit like that and not understanding like when you see these thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people passing away, each one of those people, what I'm saying, they have families, they have people that care about them, what I'm saying, like they have their own life. And for you to feel like you can put that in jeopardy is just it's fucking reprehensible to me. Like I don't fuck with it. Like I don't understand it. I don't understand putting innocent people at risk because everybody is at risk for this. This isn't just like a specific, what I'm saying, like group. There's people that's more susceptible, but anybody can get taken out by this shit. So
Facts.
you just find, what I'm saying, like leaving it up. Like people don't care enough about themselves, I guess, to care about other people. But that's just, to me, is sad. Like that shit is very, very fucking sad. And like I said, I don't know if we gonna even be out in the streets until like August, July, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Summertime's done. Another year of missing Cedar Point.
2020, like golly, man, just
Yeah, 2020 been rough, and I'm just hoping, bro. I'm hoping, and something's telling me that it's just gonna be a lot better on the other end of this.
yeah.
Something telling me that it's gonna be better
I've
on the other end of
maintained.
this. I hope so.
I'm maintaining just because like even everything that I think we have going on here with the forecast and shit. Like I think we're still like doing well. I think creatives, like once creatives have an opportunity to get back working, like I think there will be good that comes out of like this tough time. Like
Shit, I was talking about the world period,
uh
just
Yeah,
in
he going
general.
to specifics.
oh
I
well,
think
yeah.
I think the world period. I mean, you see the animals popping up, pollution, motherfuckers
Yeah, I
going away.
mean,
Hopefully, niggas just start to be like, all right, nigga, listen up. Like, we just come out better.
yeah, I mean, we
Hopefully, I can.
hope that.
I want a house out of all this shit. Like, that's the one thing I want to crib out of all this shit. I'm coming.
I mean, we in a recession,
that.
I'm
man.
coming.
If
I'm
there's a
coming.
time,
I'm coming.
they're saying that everything fucked up. So
I'm coming. This day, coming for that shit. About August, niggas, I'm like, we don't care what kind of credits you got. Come get this house. I'm in that bitch.
Y'all mind if I change the speed a little bit? I know we talking about the Rona and all that shit, man. I want to change the speed a little bit.
Go ahead.
So, has there ever been a conversation you wanted to have, like with maybe an influence, a mentor, a parent, specifically a parent, but it could be anybody else as like a father-ish or mother-ish figure in your life that you wanted to have that grown person conversation that you had questions like when you were younger, but you probably didn't think you understand, so you hold it off? Has there ever came a time when you had to ask that question, whatever it was, And when did you know you was ready to ask the question? Does that make sense?
I I think I understand where you're coming from. I always just wanted to know the real family stories that they don't tell you or that niggas keep under wraps. So
like
every family got their like little secrets that they keep under wrap, whether it be like motherfuckers who was committing adultery or whose kid is this or just what happened back in the day. Because niggas was wild. Niggas was wild back in the day. So I always just wanted to know like all those little dark secrets that niggas keep, you know what I'm saying, wrapped up from the kids and shit like that. Like I always wanted to know like all that shit. I think I started wanting to know that once I found out that my grandfather wasn't like my mom's father, my mom's real father. I'm like, hold on. I was probably about 15, 16. I'm like, wait, what else y'all niggas keeping under the bag? And then like I sat down with my granny and just got like the scoop on literally just everything and everybody. But it hasn't been anything serious that I've wanted to ask anybody. Not for real. Not nothing I can think of. That's just kind of all that's probably it.
That's dope though. I need to learn some of my story, my dad and my mama's story.
And nigga, my granny tried to kill my granddaddy in front of moms. I'm talking just wild shit.
That shit lit.
Bro.
Like I do want to know because I know my dad
used to facts.
Sell drugs off the D-Dot bus, I believe. He used to be a driver for that or some shit.
And there's more to that. There's so many different.
Yeah,
nigga got
my dad was probably doing coke and everything, nigga.
Man, dude, my mom's, my sister's dad, like when she was dating him, like nigga, she got fucking stories like Scarface and shit, getting held up by AKs. He was a street nigga, like dealing drugs. He was like one of them top niggas over on the east side. Just wild shit. I never would have thought. Like, damn, you got at the AK at White Castle,
that shit crazy.
Like crazy shit.
That shit crazy. That's why I need to do that too. Like I didn't think about that.
I wanted to dig into that. Craig, you got some serious shit that you.
I
know.
I do.
I don't ask shit because motherfuckers tell me not to ask shit, so I don't ask nothing. So I really don't. I don't bring up nothing until it's brought up. Like that's just. Especially like if it be like family shit, if I don't already know, like you know what I'm saying, and if the information ain't trickling down because like I gotta get it from like an older cousin or something because like that generation like my like parents and you know what I'm saying the generation prior to them they lock the shit down unless you know what I'm saying you go to like the OG who may be willing to discuss these things with you. Any information that I got was like because it was given though. It was never like because I was gonna get it because I asked.
I mean, okay, it's not.
I can't wait to tell Ryan everything, nigga. I'm like, sit down, nigga.
Saying, like,
let's go.
I don't
like,
and that's not
the whole
even,
timeline.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's not because for me, like, I want to be more transparent because that is one of the things. Like, I just wish, you know what I'm saying, like, from my parents in general, like I've had to ask kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just about them, just like in general, like especially when I've gotten older, just to have like a better understanding of like me. But yeah, like I wish you know there was a little bit more transparency, you know what I'm saying, like from my OGs and shit like that, but like they just from like a different era where, you know what I'm saying, like especially like how they was raised, like they just, you know what I'm saying, like they kept it, you know what I'm saying? But for me, you know, I think I do think it's important to kind of like let your kids know like some of these stories because I feel like it gives them insight into, you know what I'm saying, the stock that they come from.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Spooty?
Oh, so I just recently asked this question. So I always wanted to know. It's to my dad. I got a couple more too. But Like I don't know how my him and my mom separated, but they was together for forever, for years and years. Like my oldest bro, like my old damn, how old is my? I don't even know how old is my oldest brother, but they like 39, 38 and shit like that. Some of them, and it's like damn, they've been together for a long ass time. So what the fuck? It's like I turned 18, and then they kind of was like, I'm out this bitch. That's what it felt like, and I just want to know what happened.
Like they
And,
was waiting till you
yeah,
got 18.
yeah.
I know a lot of parents do that.
Yeah, so like I think I was like the last, you know what I mean? It didn't how it happened, it may not look from the outside it might not look like that. Like cuz when I turned 18 he was still there. And then like when I left for school, what the fuck happened? Left for school, came back, and then what the fuck happened? He left to take care of his great grandma in another house. And then my great grandma ended up passing away, but he ended up staying over there, like
That was
living
just
over there
that.
still.
Did
Yeah.
you ask them that already? You asked them about it?
No, so I just asked him like today. I was like, "Hey man, what the fuck happened with you and my mom, bro?" And I waited because to the day because I never understood it. I was kind of had a little resentment towards him. I got over it over a while, but now I think
Oh my shit.
I experienced the child having a child. I'm experiencing staying with a woman. I'm experiencing some of the similar things he may have been feeling that I can relate to. So I feel like now is the opportune time for me to like ask him. And then the person that brought it up was like charisma and shit because I was talking about my mom, and she was like, "You ever ask your dad about that?" And I was like, "No, let me ask this nigga that shit."
You don't be thinking about you don't be thinking about that type of shit.
Yeah, so I was like, "Okay, let me ask this." And I asked that nigga though. I texted to him.
I had
Yeah,
just found out like how my parents met, like, you know what I'm saying, or like how they started talking. Like this was like a year ago, bro. Like I didn't even know. Like so that's what I'm saying. Like it be shit like that. Like I don't, you know, you know, and then I take it back to like how my parents was raised, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were raised differently than me. And you know what I'm saying? I think they've tried to provide a lot that maybe they didn't receive. But I feel like the passage of information, you know what I'm saying, was never like really like instilled
yeah,
like in them like that. Because it be like certain shit where I'll be like, I don't know. Like if somebody was to ask me a certain question, I'd be like, I don't know. Like maybe I should know, but you know what I'm saying? Like certain things just wasn't like really um revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like it
mm-hmm.
is certain shit like and that's I probably could like just, you know what I'm saying, ask my people like, you know what I'm saying, a question or two and like get like I always get like real answers like when I do, but you know what I'm saying? Like at this point in time, it would have to be like on me, you know what I'm saying, to figure out. It's just like certain shit, like at this point in time, I'll just be like, yo, I guess it's been so many points and times where I haven't had information, like I don't seek it out, I guess.
I think why I haven't heard some of the stories, like especially like with the relationship aspect with my mom and dad, like how they met and all that type of shit. It's because I'm the youngest one. I'm like the youngest of five, so it's like the fifth
Mm.
one. I kind of had to. I wouldn't even say I was spoiled, but I really wasn't. But like I think sometimes a younger kid they think they have it better, but I think sometimes it's like a misconception because like I was just out the clear as long as I got good grades. Like I wouldn't really. I really I had a really set ambition myself, like to be motivated to do shit or like it wasn't really nobody on my ass. It was just kind of like I don't know, like it's weird. Now that I thought about it, like dog, I really didn't have nobody on my ass about shit. Like I could have damn near came home with a 2.5 or some shit, but it was just
Oh
like,
shit. I couldn't. I feel what you're saying. Like
but
it was as long as I did well in school and church, like my mom's kind of laid off me for the most part. But yeah, no, I couldn't. You know, I couldn't go crazy.
no,
Oh yeah,
I couldn't go too crazy.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is like it really wasn't them talks about like what you trying to do, what you really want to do, type
Yeah,
shit.
Oh, that's
but that's
It was just kind of like go to school, what you want to major in. Okay, go to school or don't. Not really about like what your dreams are. All my dreams was like unrealistic and shit at that time. I wanted to do
let
something
me
with fashion and music, and my dad was like, "Nigga, only one out of a million niggas do that. You might as well do something realistic." Like everything I said wasn't realistic, and look at me now. I'm doing all the shit the
let me
nigga
ask
said I
you
couldn't. Not said I couldn't, but
let
said
me
do two
ask you
different.
this. You think that's a generational thing? Because that, I mean, that shit was pretty much
Yeah,
like
it is. Like,
the shit that
my
we're
yeah,
going to instill or that we're
yeah,
instilling in our kids now. That you can be anything, and we're showing them. Like, look at us, we all creatives. We all done created something. We're all creatives right here, and that's something like like when I was rapping or even the podcast or anything. My mom's like, "Yo, is this shit gonna make like some money and shit?" Like, yeah, eventually. And you
I,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was just parents
yeah. That's
back
true. It
then.
was
They
more
didn't
parents
they
like
didn't
that.
know. I don't think they
that's
had
what
the
I'm saying.
knowledge that they could.
My
I don't think
parents
they knew that.
was raised up like and taught like, go to school, get a job. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. Like I don't think anybody had no like, hey, you want to
Not
start a
even if it,
business.
not
You want
necessarily if it's
to
not like, even if it's not like entrepreneurial or something like that, or whatever the case would be. It don't have to necessarily like basically influence you to do it, but like ask questions about why. What did you think? Like it really was just like a no. Like you know, what I mean?
I'm
Like
saying I'm
you
saying for
think,
me,
yeah.
I used to draw a lot, right? Like
Hmm.
I used to make comics and shit. Um and I tell Slaps this all the time. Like there wasn't nothing like no Comic Cons that like my parents knew about, or I'm sure there was Comic Cons at like the time or like little conventions and stuff like that. But my parents wasn't in tune with like the shit that I liked. Like they didn't really take interest in like not to say
Hmm.
they didn't take interest, they supported. They always supported and very supportive of everything that I did. But it was like um with like animation, like they not gonna really care. Like they not gonna care like that I like anime or like what Dragon Ball Z is about or like, hey, like, would you like
Stop.
to do this type of animation? Like, do you know about this program that could get you to do this? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, even with school and shit like that, like there might have been like, different ways for me
Stop.
to go about doing what I'm doing
Stop.
like right now, where I might have even have had been able to amplify my skills at a younger age to be able to do this right now. But my parents just wasn't like in
Yeah.
tune in a way I feel like parents of this generation are in tune with their kids. Like
We got
and
the
that's not
biggest jewels to drop the kids right now. I
yeah,
feel.
like and that's not
Yeah, it's
the
a
like
generational thing
yeah,
because
that's
we
not
didn't receive it, so we want to give it. It's one of
yeah.
those things.
And that's not the down age generation. Like I just feel like they've started this because they instilled in me um
Yeah.
the mind that I have to be able to like start thinking about like other shit. Like that comes from them. Like I didn't just get that way by myself. Like
Yeah.
that comes from them giving me the confidence and just the idea that the world is big, because my parents never like, they always let me know like whatever it is that you really want to do, like as long as you put your effort and like your best foot forward, like you can get to it. Like they told me that at all times. So you know what I'm saying, but it was just like the specifics of even like for me, like I've known this for a while. Like I want to be able to create things, you know what I'm saying, for myself. So, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe college is great, but maybe college wouldn't have been like the best thing, like the college that I went to. Maybe Specs Howard would have been better. And maybe like my parents should have just been like, no, shut your dumb ass up. Don't go to this school. Go to this school because you want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And my parents, as much as they knew like the stuff that I liked, I don't think, you know, had an understanding like maybe I will that I understand for like my daughter right now, or how I understand like how my son is coming up like right now. So it's just I think it's just generational differences.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the thing, my thing, that I wish my mom had kind of instilled in me more was, I would say the number one thing is probably like, credit and finances and things like that. Because she had been through a couple situations, buying cars, buying houses, bankruptcies, things like that. But she didn't go to college until she was going to WC3 when I was in high school to get her associates. She didn't go to a regular 4-year university. So she didn't know when I left from home and stepped foot on that campus that it was going to be somebody waving, a $10,000 card in my face. Like, here, take this. And I knew absolutely zero knowledge of credit. Zero. They didn't teach me that in school. Parents didn't teach me that at home. None of that shit. Finances, none of that. I didn't know a credit score existed, nigga, when I went to Michigan State. At all. Like, none of that shit. I'll be damned if like my kids don't know about this shit and don't have awesome credit like these white people did when they, when they got up to school. Like, but she said, had she known that type of shit happened there, she would have prepared me for it. She's like, I didn't think you had to deal with anything concerning that probably until you was about to come out. By then, it was already too late. I had already kind of fucked myself. And now, I'm 31, still digging myself out of this hole when the white kids that I was going to school with had that knowledge. They already was good. Like one of my niggas, bro, like I tell this story all the time. My nigga was up at school, instead of renting a crib, like I was renting a crib or apartments like shit, probably like $1,100, $1,200 a month up there, you know what I'm saying, for like your apartment. That's what I was paying. This nigga had a mortgage for half that up at school, building wealth, building credit. He didn't keep that house. He just wanted to pay a cheap mortgage. Then he sold that bitch when he got back to the crib. He was able to get a house loan easy because he had already had one. He had already had a mortgage. Like shit like that. I'm paying rent $1,200. This nigga about $700 I think he used to pay for a house in Lansing, and then when he left, he sold it. Big deal. Sold it and got me another house. Like shit like that. Because if I look back at what I done paid for in rent just from like college alone, like man, them motherfucking apartments up there in East Lansing used to hit for 1,000 easy, 1,000 or more easy, and you ain't care nothing about it because you get your refund check or you got your little job, you pay that shit. Like whatever, big deal. Meanwhile, the white kids living in the neighborhoods and shit like that, they good, they building shit, they know what to do. So I wish she would have instilled that shit, and she does too. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the point of like her not being knowledgeable that I was gonna come across that, and I didn't tell her I came across it. I wasn't about to be like, yo, I just got this credit card for 10 bands. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing what the fuck I wanted to do with that bitch, going spring break, doing whatever. And all I knew was that you had to pay it back, but I didn't know how much it would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much it would hit you. But yeah, I'm
gonna
make sure.
You was a young nigga getting the credit card.
Oh yeah, everybody did. That's the first thing them niggas be doing. Like, hey, sign up for this account, and we just gonna give you this card. Like, we just gonna give this bitch to you because you go here, go to state here, take this shit. Go ahead, spend this money.
I knew not to do that shit.
Nah, bro.
I knew not to do that shit. Like, I just knew not
like
to.
Zero
anything
knowledge.
That say pay you back. Fuck that. I'm straight.
Zero
I'm more
knowledge,
acceptable to it, not and then. But like, I knew. I didn't know much about it. I just knew not to fuck with them. Like, don't get no credit card. Like, it was like one of those type of shits.
Nobody was telling me that shit.
You don't want to get nothing, you got to pay back. Don't get no fucking credit card. You don't want to get nothing, you got to pay back.
Telling me that shit trash. I wish.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if I heard that, like, if I heard that, like, hey, don't get no motherfucking credit card, I'd have been just like you. Like, shit, fuck that shit. I ain't getting one. Me, I'm like, oh shit. Everybody got these.
I got my first credit card when I was like 22.
Me
That's
too.
good. That's good, man. Where was y'all
It
at?
was at Macy's,
Where was y'all at when I was in the trenches? Huh?
bro.
Where was
Don't
y'all
get
at
no.
when niggas
That's
was
all I
waving the
know is
cards in my face, huh?
don't get no credit
Yeah,
card.
that's
You
all I
don't
would
want to
hear.
That
buy
ain't even
Don't get
nothing. You
no
gotta
credit
pay
card.
back.
even then, Spooty, that ain't even like proper. That ain't even like a proper thing to do. Yeah, get one. Let me show you what you need to do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure, like, shit, I want to get Stink one like now, but properly, we're going to properly use this. I'm gonna show you what you need to do with this shit. I think I had one or two black friends that like knew how to navigate through the credit system. Like my nigga had one card he used for gas, pay it off, do this shit. He knew about revolving loans. Like, let me get a loan to do this and then pay it back to, like, he knew what to do to make that. So he over 700. And younger than me. He 3 years younger than me and over 700. And like he had that for a long time. Like a very long time. He knew his parents taught him how to navigate through the shit. So like even saying that, like, hey nigga, don't get no card. It's like, nah, you gotta get one to build your history.
yeah,
But let me show you what you need to do. Like, hey, don't use over 30%. All the little shit nobody tells you.
yeah. That's
Like all
true.
that little shit is bullshit. But we got that now. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna
Mm-hmm.
pass that along properly to make sure,
I mean, credit's
niggas
some
know what to
bullshit
do.
anyway.
It's a
We
game.
giving the
But as
most
long as you
game
know how
out
to
to the
play that bitch,
kids, man.
yeah, as long as you know how to play that game, nigga, you good. You gonna get them low interest rates and everything. As long as you know how to play the game. It's a weak ass game too. As long as you know how to play that shit, you gonna be all right. Yeah, shit like that. That was a good little motherfucking. Look at that, nigga. It was a good motherfucking topic, Spooty. See you
Oh,
out here.
I'm trying,
See
man.
you out here doing your thing, lightening the mood. Lightening.
Oh yeah, I had to tap in that bag, man.
Nah, that's facts. We had talked about Corona. Corona. No, yo, did anybody watch any of these battles between these people? Uh, I watched the Timberland and Swiss Beats joint.
Mm-mm.
I did not watch the Dream and Sean Gary, but I heard them niggas. I heard this nigga Sean Gary was like drunk off his ass, just like getting into it with this nigga and shit like that. Well,
I ain't
so
even
who
seen none
right
of
now?
this.
If any, that Timberland and Swiss Beats, you gotta check that shit out. That shit was lit. If it's any that shot shook you up,
Hell yeah.
if
Feeling in so
it's anybody that you want to do anything on like IG Live or like concert wise or go against somebody with songs or a battle or a DJ or anything like that, who is it that y'all want to see do something? The Timberland Swiss Beat shit was real lit to me.
I want to give my rapper from a rapper standpoint first. I
Okay.
want to see on some battle shit. I want to see just on some back and forth Fab and Lloyd Banks. I've been waiting on that for a minute.
Bars or songs?
Bars.
Bars.
Fab and Lloyd
Ooh.
Banks.
Okay.
I like that. Far as just on some rapper shit, I want to see Jay and hmm, Jay and Nas. Just on some
Song.
unreleased bars. Just going back and forth. Now I don't know battle shit. I want Fab and Lloyd to kind of get in that battle type of bag, but just on some back and forth bars, Jay Z and Nas, I want to hear that. Give me that little nostalgia feel, little Um, producer wise, beats. That's tough. I'm gonna go. Damn, that's a tough one, dog. The beats one because the Swiss and Timberland shit already happened. But
But they was going back and forth with the songs that they produced. That shit was lit as hell.
I'm gonna go Scott Torch and Pharrell.
Scott Storch and for real would be nice.
Yeah, and that would be fire.
Because
That
Scott
shit
Storch
would
be
add-
on a
Low key
different
stole my
bag.
shit. 'Cause I was
Hey,
about to bring
nigga,
up
we
Scott
might,
Storch.
Scott
we
Storch
might
and
crack. You might
Pharrell.
have to hop on Twitter and let these niggas know this what the people want. It's what we want to see.
Scott Storch
I ain't
got
got pull like
fire.
that out here on Twitter,
What we
nigga.
want to see, man.
Hey,
You could get it started though. Niggas will be
The
like,
sing, hold on,
Yeah.
what about the sing off? Ain't nobody can sing right now though.
I won't say that.
People could sing, but I don't know. You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't really got into like the live IG live shit.
You should, man.
Like that.
You
Like
got it when they pop.
yeah, I kind of been slacking behind on that shit.
You ain't been to club quarantine yet. With
No,
D-Nice.
I ain't been to the club, bro. I ain't really been to the club. I told you I've been on some you know,
That
I've
nigga
been just
D
trying
nice.
to work on shit. Like I haven't really, and I hear everybody talking about D Nice and shit. Like
He be in that old school bag. I like it.
yeah,
Good vibes. That soulful music, nigga.
but yeah, if I was just like, you know what, like okay, here's some like alt type shit. Like I would like to hear like a live like
I gotta piss.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what I would want to listen to, bro. Like there's nothing that just stands out to me
Hey,
like, that I'm just
nothing?
requesting. No, bro.
It
Like
gotta be,
I
bro.
would, because even with the thing with me, like I would much rather like be like in person to like
Yeah.
see like the artist. So when people be having like the DJ sets and shit like that, like I don't be really, I don't know, like
You
I
gotta
don't be tapping in like that.
the one thing before those things happen, you have to groom yourself into wanting to be in that
That's what I'm
space.
saying. Like,
So if
yeah,
you can't
like,
get yourself to groom, that's why I said like that live shit ain't gonna work for everybody because
yeah,
some people can't groom themselves into that headspace where it's just like
yeah, and
you gotta groom. If you groom yourself to be in that headspace, you'll like it, bro. You just
yeah,
gotta do it.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's not to say like, you know what I'm saying, like I just don't fuck with it. It's just like I haven't got a chance to like
To get attached to it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, like really get into it like that. And then don't be like people where I'll be like, I be wanting to see like battles and shit like that. That shit is cool though. Like Swizz and who was it? Timbaland. Like yeah, that's a dope little battle. I remember them talking about that on like the Joe Budden podcast. Like
What about my Fab and Lloyd
would be
Banks
better.
though?
That shit would be like if they like battle like for real battle, like I would fuck with that shit.
I wouldn't want it like a URL. I want it on the wax type of battle.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
would
had
fuck with
they
that.
had a little thing a little bit like people were saying Lloyd Banks sound like Fab and all that shit. But I
I
think
kind
Fab
of
would
miss. I miss niggas like dissing niggas on records.
Fab and Lloyd to go fucking
Oh
crazy.
man, yeah. Beef used to be amazing.
Yeah.
Beef used to be great, bro.
But
Definitely.
also, I do want to add, singing wise, I want to hear Janae, Aiko, and Summer Walker. I just like they whole melody vibe. I want to hear them just kind of just play
go back
words
and
off
forth.
each other.
Just
Yeah,
go back
on
and
some.
forth. Being toxic. Ooh.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Summer Walker, man.
Yeah. Just going back and forth with the toxic shit. Yeah. Hey
So,
man.
what about you, bro? Who you want to see?
Just get Aubrey on live and I'm good, man. I'll be good the whole quarantine. I'm good all quarantine, man.
Drake
Just get
night.
get this nigga Aubrey, have a Drake night. Yeah, Drake had Drake night. I'm good.
Who you want him to exchange bars
I'm
with? Though?
good.
Who you getting him to exchange bars with?
I ain't thought about that, bro. But what I would love is
Kendrick.
for
I want this nigga to finally just go at Kendrick.
you know what? I ain't even been thinking about that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you up. I ain't been
Kendrick,
thinking
me
about this
either.
nigga Kendrick. But that would I do want them two niggas to go at each other. But if I could get two people on IG Live having a conversation, I want the Joe Budden and Drake conversation to happen. That would be dope.
Messy man.
I want it. That's what I want. I want that. I want that. I want that pull up. I want that IG Live pull up. Him and Drake. I would love it. I would love that.
For sure.
That's what I want. But I've been enjoying. I've been trying to find out like who doing concerts and like little DJ shit.
What beat battle though, nigga?
Niggas been getting up. What beat battle?
Yeah, you can reuse if you want to.
Sorry. The one that you
Niggas wasn't gonna say
I wasn't
Scott
even
Storch
thinking.
though.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that shit. That shit would be fire.
I was for sure thinking about Scott Storch. I wasn't thinking about Pharrell though. The Neptunes. Like,
yeah.
Who would you put against him then?
That would be fire though.
Who would you put against him then? If you wasn't Pharrell.
Man, I don't
Pharrell
know.
can tap into too many bags.
That's what. No, and this wouldn't even be like who would win or who.
Also,
has Just Blaze did this? Just Blaze did this shit before, didn't
he? Not right now.
I'd like to see like Kanye. Like
I would want to see Kanye.
Like Kanye.
Yeah.
No ID.
And Kanye versus No ID would be fire, but
Kanye.
Dr. Dre, Kanye and Dr. Dre, bro.
Ooh, Dre, hey. Where's
Dre, bro? Like,
I think Kanye get him. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even know, but I would like to see it. Like, I
think Kanye will get him. I think Kanye will get him.
He might.
Yeah, Drake good to watch.
It will be good to watch. I think
it'd
Kanye
be fire,
get his ass though.
It'd be very fire.
Hey, we could get Lil Jon. We could get Lil Jon to get on here and just get the going with just old school, like crunk music and shit. Yeah, that shit will be amazing.
On the low though, I like to see like Boy Wonder and like Ford or something like that.
He went against somebody the other day.
Who else?
Who else went against somebody?
Hit Boy, another slept on nigga.
That's what it was. Hit Boy and Boy Wonder went against each other. I ain't see it though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they did that shit.
Hit
like
Boy slept on. Who else?
Yeah, Hit Boy made a lot of shit.
It's some like lower key niggas. Like I would like take what's it?
Take Key.
Take Key. I don't know. Juicy J. There we go.
Yeah, they had Juicy
J. Juicy J will fuck niggas up too. Like on the low. Like niggas don't know. He got some beats too. He got some really banging beats. Bang, 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 banging the beats. Bang, 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 banging the beats.
Get Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera on IG going song for song.
Get 99 back, bitch.
I'm in this bitch going nuts.
Oh,
nigga.
baby.
Yeah.
I was not supposed to know.
Give me them two going and clashing. Hey, Rihanna song for song against somebody. She'll put a nigga in a body bag, nigga. She'll zip a nigga up. She'll zip a nigga up for sure.
Rihanna versus Madonna.
Come on.
Yeah.
Rihanna versus Madonna. She's putting her in a
Rihanna versus Madonna.
But niggas,
you know that. I was just saying, put them up one on one. Just some weird random shit.
Y'all niggas, these niggas, y'all continue. Hey, whatever niggas is listening, rappers, DJs, Drake, if you listening, y'all niggas get on IG and give us what we fucking asking for, nigga. Give us what we asking for.
That you took all week.
How y'all think that Detroit 2 gonna be?
Trash. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I
don't think you're gonna be able to top Dark Skies and.
Shout out to Sean.
Fortunately,
I'm actually very excited for this shit. I don't know if he's gonna top Dark Sky, but I'm ready to hear from Sean after his whole situation that he had as far as his mental state and awakening and shit. I will say his Hot Ones interview was very trash. They could have kept that. That shit was terrible, bro. We was watching that shit. I'm like, this is a boring ass fucking interview, Sean.
What? Okay, so what type of?
Do you think he's
look up the Detroit album?
Do I think Sean's interested?
Yes.
Nah, but
so that's what I'm saying. So,
but that
is it fair? Is it fair?
I think Sean was more interesting. I think after he started dating, You know, Janae Aiko, I think now he's not as interesting as he was. So it was just a weird Hot Ones interview. He just sitting here like,
I tried to watch a couple of.
You know, the sauces. This is life, man. The sauces. You know, you go from it being easy, and then you get to a point where you stumble, and then everything come crashing down. That's the hot sauce right here.
It's
and then
Will.
I'm like, all right, bro.
It's Will.
That nigga on this earth tone shit.
It's Will.
Shit the fuck
It's
out
Will.
of here. Get this shit out of
It's
here. But
Genie.
I am excited for the album.
It's
though.
Genie.
Joyner, crack, bring us in. Joyner Lucas.
I don't want to
Will
talk
video.
about this. And yo, listen,
Come on, man.
Joyner Lucas, you would be a great director. Just be a director, because anytime, listen, all right, let's just bring it in. Hey, America, Joyner Lucas made another song that you're gonna forget about in a week, but he has an amazing visual for it, and this is the way that he goes about promoting his material.
I wish he did.
He
Bro.
drops
I wish
no
he did.
quotables. Nobody remembers any of his songs.
I wish
None
he
of
did.
them.
Well, y'all
See,
ranking on
because
Joyner though.
They're just moments in time.
Here's my problem, bro. Joyner
To
can
trend.
rap.
To
Joyner
trend.
can rap.
Yes, he can.
All right, he can rap. Bro, I don't know nothing about you. Let me hear you. Let me hear your story. I don't know shit about you.
He's
Rap
a
about
plant, bro.
substance.
He's a
bro.
fucking plant.
I don't know shit about you. And
Yeah.
I feel like you can
Damn.
put your life in the words, Joyner, but you don't.
He's a fucking plant, bro.
But like you said, he always got creative visuals.
He should be a director.
Even the song be creative, but it's like I'm not gonna care about it.
Nobody cares.
At
Like
the
those,
end of the day,
use the same little rappity
Just a
rap
real
flow.
talented-
He has like no alternate flow.
and I'm looking like Will, and I'm coming on pills,
It's
coming
like,
on
bro,
pills, and I'm in lamb, and it's that, and it's like I like this nigga can rap, bro. Like he can, and it sucks because you can rap your ass off, but it's like I don't care what you're talking about.
it's just another fucking
That's
logic.
true.
Like damn,
I
man,
damn,
it was
I
a
didn't know me
creative,
saying it's Genie was gonna turn into this.
yeah. And then Will Smith stupid ass at the end of the video.
Love, man, love. Man.
Bro, niggas is idiots, man.
It's Genie.
I love Will Smith, bro, but come on, man. It's just, and all right. I'm gonna just sound like I'm hating. Let's move on.
I wasn't expecting that energy from you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It ain't hate.
This
Joyner
is gonna
just
sound like hate. This is
Joyner
gonna
just-
sound like hate. Because
Joyner
I
just gotta
I
get it
can't
together.
stand Joyner Lucas, bro. I just
I would
can't
love for him to
stand
have a song. He don't have no song where I like really like. No, I don't know shit
He
about
has
this.
no good songs. He cannot create any good songs.
That's crazy. I don't really know nothing
I
about
won't
it
say
either.
that he don't have good songs. He just got good songs that I'm never gonna listen to.
Okay,
Again.
okay. So what's a good song? Tell us.
I enjoy listening to it.
I thought this would have
That's
been y'all
not to
man.
say that something is a good song, though. That doesn't make something a good song. Just because
I
you
like
enjoy it the first time
Listen, nigga.
and then never listen again.
Well, no, I might
That doesn't
enjoy
make
it.
a
Like,
good song
I
because
might enjoy
that
it,
means
like, 10
everybody
times.
makes good songs.
It's not a timeless song.
Because I can go look.
Not timeless music.
Yo, back in the day, like when we go to an open mic that somebody have, hey, you listen to somebody, oh yeah, hey, all right, this shit cool. You ain't turning down that shit.
I ain't like niggas
day
for real.
later.
I ain't like niggas for real. Y'all the only niggas. Y'all are the only niggas
What?
where I went to a fucking like event or open mic of some sort, and then like we just became great friends after. Everybody else is like, I'll go to some shit. I'm like, oh, them niggas cool, but outside, if y'all ain't high royalty, fuck y'all niggas. That's the shit I was on. All right, that's the wave I was on. You and Finn somehow survived that, and now y'all here.
Listen, listen.
Pieces of shit.
He doesn't make good songs. He has good bars. He has good bars. And if a nigga can't tell me a song to listen to, then they ain't got good songs.
So
All
you
right.
say early Mac. That's what you say, huh?
That's not what I say. That's what you say.
That's what you say, huh?
This nigga don't make good songs.
That's what you say, huh?
That's what I said.
We comparing them to a nigga in Detroit.
Oh man, look, you You go down that road. I'm not going. Listen,
Well,
Joyner
ain't nobody
Lucas.
gonna do shit about it.
Hey,
Y'all niggas.
It's true.
Hey, but like, low-key, what kind of
These niggas, bro. Like, if y'all niggas want to get crazy
that's
over it,
completely
my
true.
opinion.
I'm
We
just
still
saying.
here.
kind of segue back
Still here.
to
Me
Big
personally.
Sean a little bit because how y'all feel about this nigga not putting his life in the bars? I think Sean do, but I think in order for this Detroit 2 album to be good, I think he gonna have to tap into some
Oh, that's
other
why
type
that
of
shit
bag.
not gonna be good as what
I think-
niggas
I think
think it is gonna be.
You
I
think he is?
don't think it's gonna be like I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, man.
I like the overtime song.
I don't
you
like
got.
that nigga
Talking about
energy.
him bar.
I don't like that nigga energy in the
He need to
interview.
drop a 2088 album with Janae Aiko.
I didn't
He need to
like
get
that.
back. I did.
2088.
That shit was a banger.
I didn't like it.
Me and my wife liked it.
Maybe because I was like, maybe what year was that? Was I in love?
What?
You gotta be in love to enjoy that
I
album.
gotta be in
No,
love.
you don't.
This motherfucker.
What you were you?
I don't even know when that was. I don't think so.
Yeah, you was. Probably in some toxic shit.
What?
You was probably in toxic shit around that time.
No, I wasn't on no toxic.
That shit was a long time. I said you was probably in some toxic shit. I ain't say you was toxic.
Bro.
That album came out a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
2016. I want to say 2015.
5+ years. Shit.
Yeah, 2015, 2016.
I ain't care shit about that album.
It was cool.
That's my shit.
It was cool for what it was.
Yeah.
I think this next Drake album is gonna be some shit.
Oh, Drake about to come through and crush the
think that-
buildings.
I think that Drake and Future album is also gonna be.
Oh yeah, Drake and Future about to crush the buildings. Who else? Name one more.
I think
Name
these
somebody
niggas
else.
is about to
Come
go
on, let me
crazy.
give you another cosign.
Ain't one more that's gonna crush the building. They come. Let me see.
Who else?
Meek.
I will say, from what I heard,
I don't know if he's going to. I don't know. Champions was really good to me, really good, and the one before that. So I don't know if he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna do as good as those.
crushing the buildings is reserved for like
Yeah, I don't know.
4 or 5 people. Like
crush the building.
I don't know if Meek gonna crush the building.
Meek.
But I fuck with Meek. I fuck. I fuck with Meek. I don't know if Meek
you don't
gonna
fuck
crush
with Meek
the
like
building.
that.
You would have crushed.
Drake, listen.
Who
Drake
was about to crush the
building.
building was this nigga Juice. Juice World was about to drop
Juice
fire
WRLD.
ass album.
I think Juice WRLD might have crushed the buildings too, man.
Bro, his first.
Yeah, I'm sad to say that shit. Like he gone now, but
Over
yeah.
Meek though.
His first. Check me out.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD's first album.
Different eras. Like these niggas is
Juice
these
WRLD
niggas
first
is
album
fitting into different places.
was beginning to end a awesome fucking album, and I think that shit is going to age very well. I think that first album gonna age very well. I think his second album, I want to say some niggas was in his ear about his creative process, and I think he was about to get back to what the fuck he wanted to do on that third one. But that first one, bro, still gets played now, and I think it's gonna be one of those albums that like 10 years from now, niggas gonna be like, yo, this little nigga was on some shit on this bitch. That first one was that shit on the classic in my book. That shit's on the classic.
Oh, classic.
Oh yeah. Juice's first album. Yeah. I'll argue a nigga down on that. What about this next Eminem album, that Martial Law?
That shit real? Is that a real?
No, and he better not do that shit. Just leave it alone.
Eminem
Don't
gotta
do
go
it.
sit down somewhere, bro.
We ain't talk about JayElectronica album.
I don't want to.
I need to listen to it. I heard a lot of Jay on there, and that's one reason why I want to listen to it.
I don't want to talk about it because I haven't listened.
It was Jay album.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm just like, dog, like I don't know, like
I don't know why you did that.
bro, like,
It was Jay album. I ain't care about shit.
I'm not
JayElectronica
excited,
was saying, bro. Didn't care.
It was-
Played the album twice,
so it's
and
Jay
I'm done
album.
with it.
Like
Yeah,
Jay went. Jay
I've
did
been
what
on
Jay-Z does, nigga. He didn't get that nigga no bullshit bars. Jay-Z was rapping his ass off on that bitch. And, yeah. That's it. That's what I know about
I
him.
heard Joe Budden talking about he killed that nigga.
Yeah,
He wrapped circles around that nigga or some shit like that. I forgot what Joe
he
Budden
did.
said, but
It'll happen.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Look,
Mir.
say hi.
Hi.
What's up, man?
Do your thing. Go ahead.
Hi.
No, do your other joint. What up, though?
What up, Joe?
Oh, what up,
What up?
though?
You ain't doing the whole thing.
No,
Yeah,
Say
Mir.
whole
Yeah.
thing.
Say yeah.
What up, though?
Yeah.
You whack. I hate when kids do
What
this.
up,
Stop. I hate when
though?
kids do this. He got a whole little thing he say. He be like, what up, though? Mir on the mic. Yeah.
Oh, this nigga got a tag already?
Bro, you be seeing him on Instagram in front of the mic just going crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, now. All right, see you later, buddy.
Peace out. You off the show now. You didn't do what we told you to do.
Yeah, you ain't want to do.
You off the show. You're fired.
You ain't want to do it.
I ain't with the nepotism. Get him off the camera right now, bro. About to
Found
piss
out he
me
know
off.
how to spell his name a couple days ago. Didn't know that.
Hey, hypothetical, bro.
Had no idea.
Hypothetical.
What's up?
So I'm pretty much. I think we all plan to be pretty successful and financially stable gentlemen. You know.
Mhm.
So say for instance, you got kids. They're 18. I'm not gonna be one to kick my son out the house and feel like, hey, you on your own. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna have adequate space for my children to still stay with me for. It depends on what they're doing. You know what I mean? So say for instance, you got an 18-year-old, 19-year-old in your house.
Hello?
Still there, bro?
Can't hear you.
He just
Sound like
fired.
charisma came in there and smacked the hell out of this nigga. Like, no,
Charisma crushed the
that nigga
building.
getting out.
She crushed the buildings.
I think I know which direction you were going.
What was he about to say?
What were you? I think it was on be on some shit like am I all right, he coming back. He coming back. Here you go. Go ahead. Oh, you good. You back in. You back in. Boom. You back.
So you got two kids in the house, whatever, 3 or 2, whatever it can be. They all of age 18, 19, maybe
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Is it okay if you and your wife want to walk around naked? Is it okay to do so?
I don't
Like if you,
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't wanna walk around
Well, not
with all
naked, but
my
like-
kids, man.
all right, draws.
Hey, this ain't where
Peter.
I thought it was going.
Hey, this nigga left. I know this wasn't a question that we could ask.
Hey,
Yo.
this is sick shit this nigga Spooty has.
Fuck.
Yo, if you got like a couple kids, you know, I'm not going. Hey, he started with, I'm not gonna kick my kids out the house like at 18. He said, but you know, you got some kids 18, 19, 20. Like, is it okay for you and the missus to, you know, walk around the crib naked? Like, what? We don't do that now. Like, what are you talking about?
Hey, bro, like, nah. I just don't. Nah. But,
Dog,
you know.
he back. Hold on, he back with the sick shit. He back. He back with the.
Come on, buddy.
All right.
All right, finish
Okay.
up, finish up.
I'm just
bro.
saying, asking, is it
Yeah,
okay to walk around? Say if you want to walk around, just drawers and no shirt, and
It's okay.
your wife, you
Okay
want to
for you
walk
to do
around with.
in your house, but is that shit weird to me? Hell yeah. Yeah, that shit weird as hell.
But, you know.
I don't think a mirror
Ain't
might
no
look
way.
want to see me like this, walking around the crib on soft.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Hey,
Alright.
put some
Here's what
pants
I thought
on,
you
bro.
were. Here's what I thought
But
you
yeah.
was
Oh my bad. I said that randomly to Charisma. No, I was just talking shit. And I'm like, I wonder if other niggas will really do that shit. You know what I mean? But
Here's what I thought you was going, bro. I thought you was gonna say like you just gonna be booting your kids out at 18. I will say this: at 18, I would like you to go and like stay on campus somewhere. You're room will still be here for sure. Like when you come back and visit, the room's gonna be here in the summertime. Fucking live here and shit like that. Like I ain't gonna instantly be on no shit like, hey, you 18, nigga, you on your own.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to make sure you good before you leave out, you know what I'm saying, the crib. But I do want you out of here in college, like going to do a dorm thing. Now if you don't end up going for whatever fucking reason, which I assume is good, I don't know how the world gonna look in 16 years. But if you at the crib, I'm going to make sure you're good before you transition into that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure you're good. I think my mom made sure I was good before I transitioned into it, so you know I'll do the same thing. But by the time I graduated from school, like I just wasn't trying to come back to the crib anyway, so I just didn't want to live there. So right. I mean, I was just trying to figure it out. But while I was waiting to get my own spot, like I was able to live there comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Not pay rent and all that type of shit. That was like 2 months though. Anyway, so it wasn't like no big, you know what I'm saying, no big deal. But yeah, I know niggas that just be kicking kids out at like 18. Like, no, I want to make sure you know, you good, got a job that can support that type of thing. You know, shit like that. But I think my kids gonna be straight. Like, hopefully,
I ain't got no cutoff.
Like, hopefully, when you, like at all.
I mean, my thing is, all right.
It's a cutoff day. You ain't about to be motherfucking 24.
No, I mean, within reason. I'm talking about like depending on what you're trying to do with life. Like I don't have like no age. It's depending on what I think my kids want to do, like moving forward. I would encourage like if you gonna go to college or whatever, go for the 4 years for the campus experience, because I never had that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 2 years. I did my first 2 at community college. So it was a situation in which I feel like I missed out on like the traditional college experience. So I would advise, you know what I'm saying, my kids, like if that is what they want to do, if it's like going to like learn a trade or like small business or whatever shit like that, then you know what I'm saying, it's just dependent on the situation, like depending on what my kids got going on. But yeah, I mean, I don't want my kids to be like, you know what I'm saying, like feeling like they have to get out by a specific time. But I do encourage them to. I ain't gonna have no bum ass kids though. Like I ain't gonna have like
that's what I'm saying.
Not doing shit. Like you for sure gonna be doing something.
Yeah, like when you know, make sure you hitting. Like I want these niggas to make sure, like if they going to college, like one thing I wasn't really doing too much of is like hitting the job fairs and shit like that. I mean, niggas did have jobs for niggas, but you know, if you don't prepare yourself or go hit these bitches up, you're not gonna have that bitch like leaving out. But I know a lot of like white kids and black kids that had jobs already set up for them across the nation and was like ready to, you know what I'm saying, hey, we paying for moving expenses, we doing all this shit, but you know, I didn't go to those things. So like I want them to be well informed. Like, yes, nigga, you can have a job leaving this bitch. It ain't gonna be cool amounts of money, but it's gonna be entry level to get your ass in there. 55, you know what I'm saying, 50 to 55K.
Yeah,
and you know, you go up from there. But you know, I mean, I had that with Verizon. I will say I did get that at a job fair, but I wasn't going for the bigger companies, like above and beyond, like I should have been doing, like everybody else. I ain't hitting that shit, nigga. Like
I think it's just like depending on like, you know what I'm saying, your kid's situation and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, if they take traditional routes, you know what I'm saying, do it the traditional way. I'm never with just being like, hey, your ass gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never do that to my kids and shit. Like unless they had actions to make me, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you obeying the rules and you know what I'm saying, like contributing, not saying like they gotta pay no rent or anything, but like you know what I'm saying, like just having goals and working to achieve those goals, and however I can be, you know what I'm saying, however I can supplement that or make them a success, like that's what I try to do. But yeah, like it just depends, you know what I'm
I
saying?
got another question.
I'm trying to eat ass on top of the fridge and shit, nigga. Like I can't
Since
do
we
that type of shit in the house.
since we on parenting a little bit, we in the parenting bag. What is a action that would make you kick your child out at a young age, like where they can't come back? What would be something that's
I
just
can't
like,
think of one, bro.
Yeah, like it would have to happen.
I
well, not
might
even
do
kick
that
them
shit.
out on the
There's
street,
nothing.
but it might, like go send them somewhere, or you might, all right, you nigga, you too crazy, or something like that. I think for me is if you try to harm your younger sibling or one of your siblings, or like I guess one of the immediate family members. Like you at this
Yeah,
point you gotta get the fuck on. Like you try to
it would have to be a really dark bag.
yeah.
Um, it would really have to be a really dark bag for you to have to get in.
If you a guy and you put your hands on your mother, if I
Yeah,
don't kill
it'll
you,
have to be. Yeah, it'll have
if
to
I
be a
don't
real
kill
dark
you,
bag, bro. It would be like
yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
you would have to do some.
yeah.
I can't think of the shit you naming is good for me to like kick you out the crib completely. You have to do some very wild shit. Like even swinging on me, I ain't gonna kick you out the crib. I'm gonna beat your ass, but
So
I ain't kick you out the spot. But
so
yeah, like if this nigga walk in this bitch and just drop Nisha, you gotta go.
I steal 30 bands from you.
Oh, my kid steal 30 bands from me.
One of your kids steal 30 bands.
I don't get it back.
You're not a millionaire, but you making a couple 100,000 or something like that, maybe
I'm
100,000,
gonna beat your ass.
150.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I was about to say like
Yeah,
that's
you
still
say,
like
hey,
I don't know if I'm gonna
nah,
kick
you
you
still-
out like as much as like
I'm
you gonna
gonna
get
show you that street shit.
All right.
Yeah,
So
fuck you up.
then
Like if a nigga
after
on the
that,
streets took 30 bands from me, I'm gonna show you what happened.
I steal 10 after that. After I get my ass beat. You see, it's a habit.
If you steal 10 bands from me after I beat the shit out you, something's wrong with you
yeah, I was
mentally.
about to say I'm taking you to therapy then.
Yeah,
So basically,
something's wrong with you. No, something's legit wrong with you.
Yeah, on some
30
honey.
bands from me. Like what I'm gonna do to you after that. If you steal another 10, something's wrong. Like something's legit. Like, what the fuck is wrong?
Hey, you know a nigga talking crazy when they do the fake ass Kamehameha.
We going
Crack. He did one of these. He said, "This type of bag I'm going to be in."
Nah, you
when a nigga do the fake Kamehameha, they talking some shit, boy.
I would hope it never got to the point where I gotta send you somewhere. But like,
Yeah, my parents threatened.
I might boot on some like scare tactic shit. You know what I'm saying? On some scare tactic shit. Like, yeah, then go to your grannies, then get the fuck out of here, or some type of shit like that. But I mean, I'm
scare tactics is just going in
I
the
don't know,
room
like,
and busting some gunshots in the ceiling.
you legit have to do like some ridiculous shit. Cause like
it would take a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like I would have to even be in the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have to be in the situation to like know.
But a lot of time, like what you might feel is excusable, a nigga will let somebody stay in that bitch for that.
Why are you stealing $30,000 from me? What did we do to get here? If you doing that, I done did my job all wrong.
You might not. He might have got involved with some people. You never know.
How did you get involved with them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not doing my job right. If you get involved with the wrong people to where you want to steal 30 bands from me, your dad, or where you even think that you got to, we in a whole nother bag.
I can't even.
If you steal 30 bands from me because you involved with the wrong niggas, I'm gonna let you go ahead and run with them niggas for a minute. Let you see how shit really is.
So you kicking me out?
Go run with them for a minute.
So you kicking me out?
Oh, you gonna go run with them for a little minute.
How many
You
days,
gonna come back? Oh, you gonna come back?
Zelda.
You gonna, bro? Listen. if this nigga Amir running with the wrong niggas, it's gonna be weird because I don't even know how you gonna get around these wrong niggas because you're not about to be like exposed to that shit like that to begin with. So it's gonna be weird. How did you meet these motherfuckers in the first place? Huh?
I mean, sometimes like
this nigga gonna be. I'm gonna make sure this nigga is like on some shit where like he know how to fight and defend himself. But you ain't about to be like exposed to the shit I was exposed to where
I was
you
about
can
to
even
say like, but I can't even say like. Sometimes it ain't parenting. Sometimes it's just like sometimes your kid on some other shit. Because
I'm gonna want to.
I feel like,
or is this just the soft niggas in the burbs? Like these are some soft ass black kids in the burbs. Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's mischief and fucking up shit, that's a different. Yeah, that's different than like you just committing criminal acts and shit like that, and that end up being shit you're gonna have to face like real life ramifications for. So I don't know, bro. Like I said, like I don't know. I'll have to be in the situation because certain things like I couldn't picture. I don't know. It's certain things like I can't picture being a parent in a certain situation that I've seen other parents in.
my mom's kicking my sister out, but she knew that. I don't know if she would have kicked her out if she didn't know that she, was just gonna be in my granny house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if she would have kicked her out cold on the streets, but even then, that was when she had like the counterfeit money in the crib, and my mom like, nigga, I could go to jail for this shit if somebody wants this counterfeit money and want to come spray up the crib or anything. It was a lot of different things. And like we on the east side, we in the hood. It's a lot of different things that could have came from that counterfeit money being in our house. So it's like, yo, you gotta go. And this was after countless times and things. I never bought my shit to the crib, whatever it was, guns, drugs, or otherwise. It never came to the house. It was a fucking abandoned house on the other block that you could just keep shit at. Like, why you ain't put it there? So why when she found that shit, it's like, all right, that is some shit. That's some shit that could cause harm to me.
Yeah.
No.
Just like a lot of different things. But
Yeah,
I don't
see
know
that I think that's the line. I think that is.
Yeah,
I think that's the line that it would have to cross where you start putting people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Amir, you can't have no drugs here, nigga. What the fuck? Like we're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
You gonna go to juvie for a little minute, nigga. I'm going to jail.
Jail.
Yeah, like
Well,
I get it would. I mean, it would have to be some deep shit, but hopefully we live in a nice suburban life to where they just in some like
Nice
stupid
suburban
ass
life.
shit. Yeah, just like little stupid ass petty
suburban life.
Yeah, they're gonna do regular dumb shit.
Yeah, dumb white shit.
Regular
little man.
Running the streets running the streets with Matt and Shane.
Matt, Shane, Troy running around.
Matt, Shane.
Yeah, like the thing I'm gonna mostly have to protect this nigga from is the shit I gotta protect Ron from. Like, hey bro, you black. Know that. You out here. Don't be an idiot. All right, it ain't too much trouble you can get into if you're black. Can't even do the same shit as these white, unfortunately. And don't get into it. Know who you're getting into it with, because there's some hood niggas that's coming out this way, and I don't want you getting involved with the wrong nigga, thinking that this is just some suburban nigga that won't mop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to know what's going on. That's all. I need you to know what's going on. My dinner's ready.
Well, I guess we can sign out, man.
Yeah, we got in our bag on this bitch though.
Yeah. Hey,
Spooty
prayers up to
random.
everybody who's
Random Spooty
affected by COVID-19, man.
There we go, bro. Yeah, we haven't done that.
A lot of lives being lost. It's a lot of people who don't have income right now. A lot of people who have health issues who can't be addressed properly. So yeah, like shout out to everybody. We all going through the
Sit
tough
down.
together, and I hope
Sit down.
people are finding strength in the people that are closest to them, and just prayers up, man. Like I know it's tough for a lot of people right now, but we get through it, man. Just
No
stay
doubt.
home, please. Just stay home,
Please stay at the crib.
and just make
Mm-hmm.
short trips. Like just go to where you got to go to, and you know what I'm saying. Don't chill, don't talk. Just move, man. Just move. So I guess we can sign out, man. I think we just lost slaps, but yo, it's your boy Crack Diesel at Games on Crack at
Back,
Crack Diesel. Oh, he back in his
back,
bit. All right, yeah.
back.
At Games on Crack at Crack Diesel. Games on Crack. We're gonna definitely do our Final Fantasy 7 preview episode coming
Next
up
week,
very,
baby.
very,
Hey, the
very soon.
band back together in
Yeah,
11
yeah,
days.
yeah. We about to really do it for real, for real. The national
Right.
emergency been shut down till April. Been extended till April 30th. So we in the crib for a couple more weeks, a few more weeks. Y'all missing my birthday, April 15th. We gonna do something though, man. Yeah, we gonna do something. Turn up for me, baby. You hear me?
We gonna turn it up, man. We turn it up first, man. That virtual party popper. Get that virtual party
April
popper.
15th. April
Yeah, man.
15th. We got bottles. We bringing bottles straight to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Go on live. You know what I'm saying? On the Games on Crack. Yeah. IG page. Yeah. Live shit.
Nigga, we got to
Turn
get
the
on
fuck
Zoom or
up.
something, nigga, or a house party or something, nigga. We gotta do some shit. We gotta see each other, nigga.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
let's do it. Shit. I'm
No,
with whatever. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
set it up with you. I'll set it up with Kid.
Yeah, we on the tech shit. Tech shit going crazy.
I'll set it up with Kid.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
We'll you just be there. You just be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up.
You just be there.
Pull up.
Make sure you're not going for a walk in the neighborhood. Make sure you're not going for a walk in the neighborhood.
I'll be home. I'll be home.
The neighborhood. It's Slap signing out, man. Guess I'll see how I'm gonna patch all these videos and shit together. I think it like cuts you off every 20 minutes or something.
Oh.
So we'll see we'll see what's going on. Whatever. Got some work ahead of me.
Sweet.
Signing out.
It's your favorite Uncle
Signing
Spooty,
out.
man. To the next time.
Quarantine.
Yes,
No isolation.
Isolate.
Y'all stay safe, stay healthy out there, man. We'll be back with more.
R.I.P.
We'll be
Kobe
back.
Bryant, bro.
Yeah.
Since everything is gonna be Corona news, we just about to be off the head with the topics. Ain't no celebrities doing idiotic shit because nobody's around.
Yeah.
So we just don't come up with topics and shit.
There's no news. The only news being created by politicians. Fuck them.
Don't ask me shit about my house. I'm not Dwayne Wade. All right,
Bitch.
this ain't Good Morning America.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Peace out.